Hello and welcome back to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we are joined by Mark Norotarski from the Sierra Club, the Hoosier Chapter. You're the executive committee member, so welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me here,
Of course. So, Mark, how did you get started with the Sierra Club?
Well, a couple interesting stories there. I first moved back here to Dubois County area back in 2020, and have always been interested in what's going on with like climate issues and environmental issues. And one of the first events that I had an opportunity to go to was the Climate Leadership Summit that's sponsored by Earth Charter, and it was being held at the University of Evansville. So I thought, oh, this is a good place to start learning. And I went there, and they had all sorts of speakers, all sorts of presentations, which was great. And I sat in on one that was hosted by the Sierra Club, and they were talking about, not only everything they're involved with, but they were given some facts about what's going on in Southwest Indiana. And they talked about, like, there's 22, I'll give you an example, there's 22 super polluter plants in the United States, 5 of which are in Indiana. 4 of them are within Southwest Indiana, and it's like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I started following them to learn a little bit more about it, and then I also got involved a little bit after that. I got involved with the group that's the Coalition Against the Mid-States Corridor, and they did a series of about, I think, like 4 different town hall meetings to educate and answer questions to residents in different areas. And Sierra Club had learned about it early on and wanted to be involved with it to help that effort and get people to understand what the environmental impacts would be, if this proposed project would go through. So from there, I decided, well, this is what I'm very interested in. I want to learn more, but I want to be a part of it. So I joined the Sierra Club.
If you wanted to talk to us more about what is Sierra Club,
Sure,
like nationally versus our little niche of Indiana, all that good stuff.
Well, Sierra Club's been around for quite a long time. In fact, last year was their 130th anniversary, so we're going on 131 years now. I know there's over 1 million members to it, and we have like 63 chapters throughout the United States and Puerto Rico and Hawaii. So there's some states that have multiple chapters because of the size of those states and stuff. So and when you look at their mission is really about exploring, enjoying, and protecting our planet. So it's all things that get involved with, again, conservation, the environment, climate, social justice, all those things. So that's the kind of a broad view of national. But more specifically, the Sierra Club Hoosier Chapter, they were founded in 1975. We have about 10,000 plus members throughout Indiana, which was a surprise to me, actually. I didn't realize we would have that many, and it's growing. And I think it's growing because of people are getting more concerned about the environment, conservation, protecting what we have, type of thing. So there a lot more people have gotten involved with it.
Dubois County is lacking a Sierra establishment, but you guys are all around the state, all around the world. I didn't even realize. I thought it was just a national group.
Right. No, it's pretty large. It's grown, quite a bit over those years. I mean, one of my goals is to, really grow this area of people that are, interested in this type of stuff and getting involved with the Sierra Club. You can get involved as much as you want, or you can be a member and just enjoy some of the benefits of the education part of it, the Sierra Club magazine that comes out, different events that go on. So the Sierra Club Hoosier Chapter, has their own website, and when you go onto their website, it's what, www Hoosier, www.sierraclub.com/Hoosier Chapter. And there you can find different events that we do. They're always posted on there, and different information about the Sierra Club. So
yeah, I mean, you guys, I mean, having a website is a great place for people to just land and learn more about it and whatnot. But I think what I'm wondering is that, like, what would you try? Like, is it a club for all ages? Are there fees involved? Are there events that you have to attend? How involved? What's the people that you're trying to look
Right.
for the group?
Pretty much everybody, anyone that's interested in age group doesn't matter. I mean, the Sierra Club membership, you could do different levels and different things. So there's, I think it's like, for an individual, it's $39 a year. For a joint one, it's $49 a year. It's less expensive for seniors. I think it's $25 and $35. But there are levels you can be a supporting member or lifetime member, things like that. That's all on the website to be able to find. So no, we have the Sierra Club overall has some youth chapters and stuff. And I mean, I think that's a big area that we're really trying to grow. And I know that's one of my goals here. As part of the Sierra Club, is in this area to get the youth more involved, get them educated on everything that's about the Sierra Club and the conservation aspect of it, the climate issues that we're seeing. I mean, look at the weather.
Yes.
Everyone talks about, you have climate deniers and you have climate, supporters and everything. But when you look at our weather, the fact is we're getting more and more severe storms, more frequent stuff, just like we've had a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my goodness.
Which happens, and you get more flooding and everything.
So you don't necessarily have to be a green fiend or like super hard-headed in one way or the other to be involved in the Sierra Club. No,
if you want to learn to understand more, about conservation, about environmental issues or whatever, just for the knowledge, the education, so that you hear a lot of stories and different different ways that people look at things and stuff. And Sierra Club is all about educating with facts, and that's kind of what we're all about here.
Yeah.
So,
and if you make a few like-minded friends along the way, it doesn't hurt.
right.
If you get your hands a little dirty with some natural, activities, doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt, right.
It's another way for people to grow in a different climate of just understanding various things about where we live, the environment. In schools, especially like primary schools, yes, you learn about all these things in the science classes, but you don't learn about our impact and how we can constantly work to better it, or what's being done that's a little bit that's worse for the environment. It's a very overshadowed place, and now there's groups all around the world essentially kind of emerging and saying, hey, we're here to help, we're here to educate, and we're here to do more.
Right.
Sierra Club's exactly with that.
So like from the state perspective, I mean, one of the things that we do. So Sierra Club Hoosier Chapter is very focused on climate issues, environmental conservation aspects. We want clean water, we want clean air. We want a clean environment, and we want, we're about social justice too. And a clean environment for all is very important. And we do a lot of things. I've spent a lot of time up at State House here recently. Of course, it's during General Assembly sessions where they're proposing different bills. But we're one of the Sierra Club was one of the sponsors of what's called Conservation Day up there, and we have a whole group of different environmental companies that are there, organizations, and we work with the legislators. We try to get with the legislators to talk to them about the importance of things. A lot of times we get legislators that'll speak to the group, which is good. We've had Renewable Energy Day. There's a great student group called Confront the Climate Crisis, that's doing amazing work, and they have their own day there that we helped out with, and it's really impressive, the work that's going on there. So there's that kind of thing that's very important to us. But then the Sierra Club is got a lot of fun events and educational events.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Sierra Club is the place to be if you need to start anywhere, or there are so many other groups. We could just, there's a laundry list of groups in various areas in Indiana that people could join. Most don't even have fees or anything. Some do because you have various things that you're trying to put into place, or it costs money to meet people in public places most of the time now. So it's just being involved. It's a bigger step for most people, but getting involved is very rewarding, as you can testament to, and there's just so much to be done, and it's not all bad, not all good, and it's just one of those things in modern day that we have to work with, not against.
Yes.
Well, Mark, is there anything else that we kind of haven't touched on that you'd like to mention, or anything you'd like to say just in general?
There would probably be, I could go on for a long time, but I think the point I want to get across is that my goal here as an executive committee member with the Sierra Club Hoosier Chapter is to grow our membership, to hopefully grow some active membership, and then at the same time, youth education. So I'm really focused on, we're just getting started now, but I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are the opportunities to really engage youth in the community and get them interested in understanding. I would love to be able to do, and have the Sierra Club host youth hikes, to get them outdoors and stuff like that. So I think there will be those opportunities in the future. We just have to gain the momentum here.
And we are very excited to see where it goes, because it's sky's the limit with this type of thing. So thank you so much, Mark, for coming and giving us all this information and just having a lovely chat about environmental things. A lot of people don't think about it every day. A lot of people don't talk about it every day in length, and it's something that's just as concerning as all the other issues that we face. So having the information, having an outlet for that stuff and whatnot is important, and we're very excited to see Sierra Club grow even further with you helping and all of the stuff for Dubois County.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much at home for watching. Again, there's a lot to learn about environmental issues and impacts and all of that, so be sure to check out Sierra Club Hoosiers, the Hoosier Chapter's website to learn more, or if you'd like to donate to specifically the Sierra Club of the Hoosier Chapter. And, you can always reach out to Mark that way, too, and get more information, because, again, it's all about information and getting people out there. So thank you so much at home for watching. This has been 18 WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.